Hi everyone and welcome to the Peruvian Cooking Show. It is such a pleasure to have you today here in my house in Lima, Peru. My name is Vanessa and today we are going to cook a very simple yet also delicious and also very economical dish. This dish used to be prepared very often by my granny. It reminds me also those very simple moments in the house, like just the average everyday. Let's say this dish is named Vainitas saltada or green beans sauté. So it is a very easy dish that you can replicate wherever you are in the world, and you don't need too many ingredients, by the way. So the idea of this video is that you will be able to see the whole process of this cooking and also being able to do it at home. There's going to be a chat section where you can leave your questions, or also you can send me a message with any questions you might have. You can also see the whole recipe of this dish today in the description of this video. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you cook it at home. And well, I think we have to go now to the kitchen. Well, hope you enjoy it and see you in a minute. Okay amigos, so this is the list of ingredients we will be needing for today's cooking class for this very delicious green beans saute. So well, we're going to need one complete chicken breast for this recipe. By the way, I think that this amount of preparation will be for maybe 4 or 5 people, but it really depends on your appetite, of course. You can replace this chicken for meat of, let's say for beef, for cow's meat, but well, it really depends on you and your creativity. That's the way we do it here in Peru with chicken. We also need green beans, which you can see here. They are still in the bag. I just came from the supermarket and bought all the ingredients. So we need, well, approximately half a kilogram of green beans, Vainitas. We will need also 2 onions for this preparation. So the onions we use are these red onions. These are the ones we like here in Peru. We use them for every recipe. We will need also 3 tomatoes. These were quite good, big, beautiful tomatoes, tomates. We need also mustard for this preparation, but just 1 teaspoon of mustard, right? We will be needing also garlic paste. This is going to be a spoon of garlic paste, what we will require for our preparation. We also need guion. Well, guion for us, for you, ginger, but not this much, of course. We just need a teaspoon of this ginger chopped in very, very little pieces. Okay, so you'll see in a moment how much we're going to be using and how it has to be processed. So we need also pepper. Let me show you my pepper. So ta-da, pepper. We need, of course, also soy sauce. I'm trying to look for my soy sauce. Oh yes, here. We will be using soy sauce. We also need red vinegar for our recipe. So about the soy sauce, we're going to need about 100 grams of soy sauce. 100 grams of soy sauce. These measures will be also in the description of the video, so no worries if you cannot take notes in this moment. We need also this sesame oil. So it's going to be just a dash of sesame oil, and also, yeah, basically a dash of the red vinegar. We need salt, of course. I have my salt somewhere here. It's hiding over there. Salt is to taste. Well, this is an alternative if you don't have your homemade chicken broth. You can, at least in my country, use this sort of like squares that have a concentration of the flavor, right? So you put this in water. It's hard to open it with one hand. Okay, so you put this in water, right? And you have a cup of this concentrated, broth of chicken. So if you have something like that, well, handy, well, that would be also a lifesaver. We need also parsley. Just a bit, really. This is a lot, but when we go on to the market, sometimes we take a little bit more than what we need. And also it's very hard to take just a little piece, no? So you will see how much in a moment we will be needing. And yeah, that's it. Also, you can see there are potatoes here. And well, the potatoes comes also added at the end. We are going to do some French fries. And also Peruvians love our carbs. So additionally, we are going to serve this dish, this vainita saltada, this green bean sauté with rice, because why not? We love our rice and potatoes in the same place. Okay, so now let's go to the kitchen and let's start with this show. And now we're going to begin with our class, and we need to start with chopping the red onions. Well, I am trying to do this video a little bit faster so you can see how we chop the tomatoes as well. They should not be tiny pieces. They have to be like mid-sized pieces. So that's the best way to do it for this recipe. And here you can see the chicken broth. We have to dissolve it in hot water if you are using this type of chicken broth. By the way, you can use, of course, the natural. That's the best. So now we go with the vainita. Well, this is the green beans, and I think that the size of the vainitas, the way how we should chop it is approximately like no more than 3 fingers long, 2 to 3 fingers. Okay, and well, there's going to be a process also of sort of like boiling a little bit these vainitas before frying, sautéing them. So now we go to the chicken. Well, and by the way, my knife was not really working so well, so I had to change my knife for a smaller one, but I think it's time to buy me another one. So we have to first take off the skin of the chicken breast, and we have to chop also mid-sized pieces, sort of like squares, cubes, I don't know how you say it, but basically like pieces that will be also more or less like medium size. So you can see here how easy once we take off the central bone is to do the chopping. And we're going to also proceed with cutting very, very well everything here. You can use also all the meat of your preference, or you can even just make it vegetarian. That will be also super. And well, I will not be a Peruvian if I don't add potatoes, papas in our recipe. So well, I chose the biggest potatoes I found at the market. I don't know why. The part that I don't like really much is peeling them, but I like to chop them, and this is the way how I chop for French fries. So you can see that first I chop in the base, so in that way it is easier to stand in the potato, and then well, is this way so easy, right? So my 3 potatoes were chopped fast. This is the ginger Also for this part we have to chop the ginger very tiny, as tiny as you can. This ginger is going to add a very good flavor to our sauté. And now we go with the parsley. Well, I had a very big let's say amount of parsley that I don't really need. I'm saving a bit for next time, but well, you can see more or less how much I have chopped of the parsley, very very fine. So now the mise en place is ready, as you see, and we will go with the part of cooking. So well, first we have to boil the green beans, the vainitas. You can use a pan, a pot, with not really a lot of water, like enough water to maybe cover half of the amount of green beans. Cover it and then let it boil for 3 to maybe 2 to 3 minutes, not really more than that, because later we are going to cook even more these beans. Now is the turn of our chicken. So in a bowl we're going to add, well, the chicken of course, and then the mustard. We're going to add the garlic paste, the ginger, the soy sauce, the sesame oil, and we're going to mix very well everything. Yeah, the idea is that this mix is going to be let sit for, well, 10 minutes if possible. So now the green beans are ready, so we are placing them on another bowl. I am starting to fry the potatoes, so we need a lot of French fries for this sauté. The French fries are going to be part of the presentation at the end. And well, there's a little piece of potato left. Oh no, well, don't try this at home, please. Don't do that. I don't know what I'd like to do those things. Well, so now we're going to put our chicken to fry. So we're going to cook the chicken first. This is just the chicken, well, the chicken mixed with the sauces, and we are going to cook well the chicken. Then of course necessary to add a little bit more color, the soy sauce, and we mix. This part is going to take us about more or less 6-7 minutes, and then we add the onions. So try to separate the onions also, because they will be like a big block. I didn't do it before, but well, you can do it then. And also the tomatoes. And now we're going to add the pre-cooked green beans. So you will need approximately, let's say, no more than 5 minutes for frying or sauteing the onions and the tomatoes, and then after you add the green beans. And yes, I love soy sauce, so a bit more of soy sauce, and this is the red vinegar. So well, everything is like I measure, so a dash of this, a dash of that. That is sesame oil also, that gives a very good flavor. Salt to taste, and then we mix. And of course we are missing the parsley, so parsley comes almost at the end. The chicken broth is to make it a little bit more juicy. And this is how we come to the end of this video and also this cooking demonstration. Well, this is a very simple and also colorful green beans sauté. If you want more recipes like this one, if you want to learn like to cook like Peruvians, well, this is the right place. So I hope to see you in the next cooking show. Take care and see you soon. Also, leave me below any recipes you would like me to cook for you. If you have any ideas of any other recipes I haven't cooked yet, just comment below and we'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao, bye!